So I'm going to connect to my robot, which is the red screen you see here in the video. Connect. And you see, as I do connect, an IP address and a port number. That's the same IP address and the port number I'm actually connecting to. And then a JSON record, which represents all the values of the variables they're currently set to. So we've currently got raw set to false, pulse set to false, fast start set to true, precision set to 2, variable is false, refresh is 1, auto is false. Okay, so that's all good for me. I'm going to go back now, and I'm going to show you what happens when I switch on the sensor. So I'm going to switch on azimuth. Now notice here there's just one switch. We're going to come back to that. Now when I turn on azimuth, as you can see, if I move it very, very slightly there, I'm just going to turn it off now so that we can see what happens. I'm actually getting a full record. So I'm getting a full JSON record of all the data that could possibly come from all the sensors, with the last one, magnetic north and true north, seen there. Now, maybe I don't want that much JSON. Maybe I just want the records that are interesting to me. So I can go back to settings, and I'm going to turn on variable. All right, go back to the application and turn on azimuth again. Now, this time, let's move it very slightly, turn it off again. This time, if you look at what's come through, if I scroll to the right slightly, you can see I'm actually getting much less in terms of information. My JSON record is now just 3 fields: the ID and the direction with magnetic north and true north in there with some values. Now, if JSON is too much to process, I can in fact get even less. So now I know what's coming through, I can go to settings and I can turn on raw. Now I'm going to go back again, go back to azimuth, turn it on, just move that very slightly, turn it off. There we go again. Now this time I've got the ID, I've got, magnetic north, and then I've got true north. But I've got just the values you can see here. Now that's giving you on-demand sensor data. The other requirement was essentially to give you sensor data on a regular basis. So to do that, okay, I'm going to go to settings, and I'm going to turn off raw. I'm going to leave variable on, and I'm going to turn on pulse. Now, if I go back, it should start pulsing a record. Now it's set to every second. So every second, and in fact you can see the record ID changing there every second. Every second I get a record. Now if I turn on azimuth, you can see there I'm actually getting a record with some information on, some a bit more information. Now it's gone off the screen. It's difficult to stop this the way it works to show you the actual information, but you get the idea. Now, if I actually turn my iPhone here, I'm actually getting different values. Now, you can't see that, but I'm still getting 1 a second. Now, maybe that's not so useful, and I've actually got a second switch here. And if I turn that on, the auxiliary switch, when I turn my phone, you can see I actually get a lot more values. So not only do I get 1 every second, but I'm going to get values as and when the sensors deliver data. So this is another option in essence.